My driving motivation to reopen Eve is really, it's just been something that's been, in my heart since we closed Eve. I sustained a serious back injury as I was opening Frida Batidos, so it just didn't seem practical to do the two without really compromising the integrity of what we were doing. So I've just been waiting to feel well enough and to find the right space and the time, everything come together to open.
It's not too blue, not too brown.
I think like the first day of my first job cooking, I just knew like that was my vision. I just really, I like all the details and everything that's involved in a restaurant. So cooking is my first passion, but I love the business side, the music, the design. So I just always was like really driven to open a restaurant just because I wanted to bring all those details together.
The one on the end?
Yeah, the one that we all.
No, it's definitely not as bright with that up against it. The rest of them are, but the contrast with these go a little.
I think it's a pretty color, but it's not as, this is kind of like more light and airy and ethereal. These are some of the materials. We have boiled wool, hammered silk, gray wool felt. We have, this is the upholstery fabric for the banquette. This is the birch for the banquette, and we have a couple different finishes on this piece. This is the one we're going with. So it's a little bit more white, but you can still see the natural grain of the wood. And then this is the floor. It's a hardwood. That's kind of like a tawny gray.
The concept behind Eve is, it's more just a personal expression of myself. So it's not a specific, genre or type of food. It's just my kind of like fingerprint and the food and the design and the aesthetic and the philosophy. So we've made quite a bit of progress. We have the bar installed. It's white quartz. I'm really excited about unveiling it. And I did get a sneak peek. And then we have all of the banquettes coming in. So this is what we call the seating barge, which will be an area to just have snacks and cocktails and wait for our tables. We have the banquettes just behind the seating barge. Everything's fully painted now. I think last time we met, there were a lot of samples. We went up to 20 different grays to pick these two very understated grays, but we're excited about it. And then we're going to have some really beautiful lights above the bar that we found that were from Italy. So they're extremely fragile, so they're going in very last. I think it'll create a really nice, soft, kind of enveloping, welcoming feeling. So we finally opened on December 4th, and we had a really fun, beautiful opening with a lot of longtime guests from the original Eve, friends and family, and they've been coming back ever since. Very supportive, and everybody seems happy. So I had a vision for the space, and often things kind of go along different paths and end up a lot different than what you envision, but this really came out kind of like exactly what I was hoping for, and just really creating a feeling, like kind of a soft, tranquil backdrop. And then the food and the music and the people is kind of like the contrast.